What's up, my beautiful sacred souls? How's it going out there? Welcome to your cold as hell full moon. Yes, in Cancer, December 26th. Oh my gosh, so this is the very last moon of the year, right? And also the first year of the winter solstice. Yes, indeed. Oh my God, we have so much to talk about. I'm not going to take too much of your time. But guys, I have a question out there, okay? Because I've been seeing these different numbers, right? Well, I'm always seeing different numbers, but the repetitive secret number, secret, maybe they are secret to some people. I gotta look into that. But anyways, I've been seeing the repetitive repeating numbers, right? And probably I'm assuming that you guys are too. Like, are you guys seeing angel number 111? What's another one I've been seeing? Oh yes, 333, number 666, number 888, and number 999. Well, Spirit spoke and said that I need to pull those cards, right? They're the ones I write on the index cards. And there's a special message behind each of them. So if one of those numbers are your number that you've been seeing repetitively, you definitely want to stay tuned. Also going to talk about a public medical warning. And I've gotten some other downloads that you may want to hear as far as the health thing that's happening with a lot of people right now as well. It's a very special message as well. There is 4 main Zodiac signs that are going to be highly significant during this full moon energy period. Now, of course, the full moon is always, full of energy 3 days prior, 3 days after. Now, I always beg to differ whether or not that energy lasts longer than 3 days. Like, what's the hardcore fact that it's only 3 days, right? It may very well go into the next week. One thing I do know, though, my beautiful collective, is that this energy is potent because, for one, it's a full moon. It's in Cancer, right? And we know that Cancer, as a zodiac sign, that is a governing sign of the moon, right? Also, we have to be mindful that it is going to be heavy associated with emotions. So if you guys want to dive in here, come on in, sit down, get yourself something to drink on, get yourself a notebook and a pen, or hell, even an eyebrow pencil, something, a crayon you might want to write on, because you might want to take some notes. All right, let's get started. What's up? Welcome back. Alrighty, so we are talking about the full hella cold ass moon, right? December 26th, going into 3 days after with the energy, could be more or less, but either way, like I was saying before in the beginning, it feeds into the energy of the new years, right? And just to get started, we're going to go over the cards that I told you I pulled prior to this video, the angel synchronicity numbers. And there is a surprise message on the back. I have not read them previously, only pulled them. So let's go ahead and jump in and we'll pull those numbers in case you are seeing them repetitively. There's a special message for you. Alrighty, so the first card comes up is angel number 333, which talks about the equilibrium, right? And it's more so about, I always say holism, because it talks about the mind, the body, and the soul. And it's just a reminder from the universe that we have to be mindful not to discard one over the other, that we should be omnipresent as much as we can be, especially with, the chaos of the world, but as much as we can be, to be omnipresent within ourselves, right? And consider the mind, the mental aspect, as well as the spirit, the spiritual aspect, and the body. How do we feel? How do we communicate how we feel to the world? How do we show up to the world? Alrighty, and on the very back of number 333, your special message is, don't sweat the small shit. Continue to move forward. So whatever you are going through, experiencing at this moment, don't trip. Like, just know and trust the universe and the spirit team that they got you, the divine God, whoever you call him, that he has you, and that things are going to work out for your greater good. Everything is mental. You should know that. If you don't, find out, research, learn. It is. Okay, next number is number 666. Now, okay, if I got any Bible stompers out there watching me right now, please don't start coming from my head and, oh my God, that's the devil. It's not the devil. It's not the devil, baby. I promise you it's not the devil. There's a lot of positive aspects of 666 also. And when you get into numerology and you were to, count all them sixes up and get your whole number, it goes a whole other route, trust and believe. But so if you are seeing number 666 repetitively, the universe is telling you to take a step back. It's telling you to question your surroundings, question yourself, question if something or a situation is right or wrong. It's just a time to reflect, to, again, be omnipresent, but to ask yourself the question of, okay, is this situation I'm in, is it good or bad? Is it right or wrong? Why am I here? You can ask that about a person, a situation, anything. Alrighty, and the very special message on the back says, your breakthrough is literally around the corner. Don't give up. And this will be miraculous. So if you are waiting, some of you really you really have been just waiting, sitting back, chilling, a little antsy, but just trying to just be chill about it because you have a belief system that you know, right? That the situation, your breakthrough, is going to change, right? And it could be depictive upon today's energy and our belief system and how we utilize these energies of the moon and portals and whatnot. Anything. Look, child. Let me tell you something. For those who believe and those who really don't believe in the moon and all that, I'm not here to convince you if you believe or you're not. I have plenty of videos where I state some facts. You can go research for yourself. But anything that helps in a positive as far as you superseding past where you are right now, is a good thing and A-okay in my book. Just saying. Alrighty, very next number out. Angel number 999, guys. If you are seeing angel number 999 repetitively, then this message is for you, dog. It says the wrap up. It is time. I've been getting this a lot in my spirit lately, guys. Time to close loose ends. Yes. Time to tie a knot and or cut it off. I would just cut it off, cut the knot. It's time to be done. Like, out of there. You feel me? I want to throw the card, but I'll be like, ooh, where'd it go? It's time to tie up the loose ends and let go. And like, why are we even here? Why are you even watching this, right? Something led you to click onto it 9 times out of 10, and hopefully so. Other than being a hater. No, just joking. It's the full moon. Like, we want to know, like, what ways does it affect us, if any at all? And it's depictive upon our zodiac sign, right? Alrighty, so on the very back of this card, your message is, okay, a Capricorn, a Gemini is working you, and possibly a Libra as well. So I'm gathering from this message that this is talking to someone out there in the collective. You may be in a situation and you're trying to figure out, where is this coming from? I don't know exactly what's going on with you. Divine hasn't given it to me, but if this is resonating and you're seeing this number, then the message is definitely for you. And as it says on the back, if you even want to know who it is that's working you or against you or whatever they've done to you that's got you just really just questioning, I kind of get like it's a person that, I don't know why you're having sleepless nights over, darling, but it's, the spirit is saying you're having sleepless nights about it, like you just can't figure it out for whatever reason. It's a Capricorn, a Gemini, or a Libra. So whichever one of those zodiacs are around you could be the person. Now, mind you, that doesn't say that it couldn't be somebody else. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, Libra, or Gemini, because that could only be their rising or their sun. Just, you never know. But definitely it's one of those. Okay. Alrighty. The message on the back. Okay, yeah, I gave you the message on the back. I'm a little tired, y'all, tonight, The Holy Spirit said I had to come on here and do this. I really wanted to do a short. I'm just keeping it real. But, Venus is better than sacrifice, as I always say. Alrighty, very next card. The number is 888. So if you have been seeing a lot of 888s, and I mean, when you see these synchronicity numbers, people, it's sometimes to where it's on maybe a mailbox or a door or a building or the clock, maybe your clock says it, or somewhere where it's visible without you looking for it. Now, if you're looking for it, you cheat. No, you cheat the universe. You cheat your damn self. Don't do that. Usually, it's for me. It's when I'm not looking for it, and particularly those days they come where it's like I'm not looking for it, and I'm not even feeling so spiritual, and then just all of a sudden it's happening so much throughout that day that I'm like, well, damn, there go another one. You know what I'm saying? So. Number 888, if you've been seeing it a lot, it means balance, harmony. And balance and harmony when it comes to your thoughts, your actions. For some of you, behaviors as well. So it's a time to just balance it out. Think, okay, am I balanced right now? You may want to ask yourself this early in the morning. How do I feel? Do I feel good? Do I feel positive? Do I feel like I'm high vibing? And if not, try your best, if you have the time, to catch it. I mean, even if you don't have the time, make the time. It only takes like about 5 minutes as a minimum, throughout your day, to just kind of pull back, you know what I'm saying? And just take that 5 minutes of quiet the mind, and just have some mindful meditation within yourself. Think some positive things, or have something on your phone where you can read some affirmations even. It's very helpful, you guys, very helpful. Now, the winning message of the bat, darling. Monetize your craft and or gift. Yeah. You won't be broke for long. Okay, so there's something out there, my collective, that you are doing that you're really good at. For some of you, it's something that's really rare, and you know who you are. It's a gift or a craft that's very, very rare. Like when you create or do this thing, people that know you and know you for it, let's say there was a museum and you were a painter, right? And people that know you just blindly go to a museum. And your skill set in what you create is so rare. I hear dollar, make no sense. Dollar, make no sense. Like you're going to make so many dollars from it, it ain't going to make no damn sense. But these people can recognize, oh, hey, I know that artist. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute now. I know who designed this, right? It's rare. Honey, Somebody said, sugar, you need to monetize that. I feel like you're a person that you're a hard worker, and like this is like therapy for you, whatever it is that you do on the side that's rare, but you in the wrong career. Yes. Holy Spirit said you've been waiting for an increase in finances, an increase in abundance, an increase in success. Like you you have money, you have good credit, you have nice things, but you want more, right? And it's not to say that it's a way of like, greed or anything like that. But you can do better, and if you make more, you can do more. You feel me? And the Holy Spirit is saying that all you got to do is divide your time, because you're spending a lot of time in other places with other people, and it's not really benefiting you like that. I know you're a people person. You're a very social, skilled person. You like to be in the in crowd, not in a negative, tone, but you like to be around people, or just where the happening action is. Where's it at? Where it at? I'm there, right? But kind of pull away to a degree and hone in on the skill set. I'm telling you. Honey. Cha-ching! Yes. And the very last card number is angel number 111. Intuition. Yes, indeed. Okay, your intuition is definitely going to increase starting from the time that you're watching this video. I don't know if it's before the full moon, on the full moon, or after. Hell, it might be next year, next 2 years. If you're watching this video right now and this is your number 111, first of all, it's already a lot of energy in the universe at this moment that you can still channel if you're a channeler. If you're not, pray, meditate, whatever term you want to use, right? La-di-da. But you can harness the energy of 111, right? Your intuition, what I'm saying is your intuition is about to increase like, woo! Sorry for the sound effects, but that's how I'm hearing and seeing it. Like, your intuition is going to be so on point and so clear that it's going to spill over into your manifestation, that whatsoever you set your mind to accomplish, baby, you talking about gravy. When you set it, when you see it, when you hear it, because you're a person that's see and hear, and you got that inner knowing, yeah, it's going to go far, and it's going to dead smack hit your target. And you're going to see it like this. I mean, I don't know who you are, but it's so cold-blooded with it on this hella cold-ass full moon night that I'm feeling right now. Like, it's going to be so sharp and precise that you could actually make money from it. Like, people are going to ask you or want to pay you to ask you things. Maybe you're just gonna become a tarot reader, who knows? Or maybe, I don't know what you're gonna do with it. That's your business. I'm just saying, like, man, this is it. Yeah, like you're gonna see and hear and know things that's gonna like kind of not scare you, but the fact that it's so clear with clarity and so like on point, like bullet point, bullseye is what I see. It's you yourself gonna be like, damn, Gina, what? People gonna be coming back to you and say, oh my God, hey, guess what? You'll be like, what? Did you know? Remember you said. So yeah. And your special message on the back is, Sally, your ancestors are paying close attention to you. Alrighty, well, that's all I have for you as far as the angel numbers. Alrighty, let me get into my notes here. So again, talking about the full cold moon, it is the first full moon of the winter solstice, but the last moon of the year. We are at the end, you guys. I don't know when you're seeing this, but I'm sitting right here in the heat of the last days of 2023. You may be as well. A lot of things are ending. A lot of cycles. No more. Well, unless you allow them to be. Let me clarify, right? Okay, also you need to know that the moon, something about this moon is special because it is raised the highest up in the sky, in the night sky, than any other moon of the year. Now, I never did take the time to research an aspect of it. I just been really, really too busy. And I was like, is it really that important? Nah. And then, you know, if it is, and you guys want to know, go research it. You're free. Google search, hey Siri, if you want to, right? And then also we got to be mindful too that Mercury retrograde is still here. Yes, like communication and, you know, electronics acting woo-woo, whatever woo-woo is. Mercury also joins Mars and squares off with Neptune. So, you know, there's a lot of things going on, you guys. I also want to let you guys know some positive aspects as well, because I know a lot of times people are like, yeah, she's always talking about all the negative and the witches and the this and the that. Intuition, again, normally is going to be an all-time high. Clarity, situations and things going on in your life, you're going to have an extra illumination. Like, you know, I always say the full moon is like a big, huge spotlight, right? It covers everything, right? Every aspect of everything in the globe, right? Pretty much. Yeah, so I want you to know also that there are some negative aspects. There's going to be, because it's in Cancer, you know, Cancer is already very, very sensitive. Bless their little hearts. That's not always a bad thing. I mean, water signs and dry, don't even lie. You know what I'm saying? But you may find yourself being snappy. There could be sometimes a lot of arguments arise, confrontational things, and they can be like sudden, you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful to ground yourself out. Also, a good aspect about the moon right now, this energy, is to not only just ground, but take the time to reflect, reprocess, so you can renew, right? Particularly right now, because it's the end of the year, we're going into the new, right? So it's just another aspect that, you know, we can think about, you know, to maybe, you know, ensure that we're leaving everything that's of old in the old year as we embrace the new year. It is a quantum jump, I know. For those who know about quantum leaping, quantum jumping, I feel like someone was like, yeah, go research on that. Very significant. So yeah, there's going to be, you know, or you may have been experiencing heavy emotion, you know, a lot of crying. And, you know, it's also an opportunity to just deal with shit, you know, take time to reflect and think about and process this whole entire year. Like, who I need to let go of, what I need to let go of, what do I no longer want in my life? And that could be anything. It could be a job, it could be a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, an old house, an old bike, damn it. It could be anything, really. It could be all the shit in your storage you've been paying for years and years, knowing you ain't gonna use half of that shit. You could be using that money on a spa day or a stock or bond or something. I don't know what you into, but I'm just saying, like, I did that for some years, y'all. I had storages. I would collect stuff. So I was into antiquing and a whole bunch of stuff. And it was just stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying for stuff that I never was going to use. I mean, the antiques, yeah, of course I sold them, you know. Some I held them, or hoarded them, I should say. Damn it, Lolly, tell the truth. I hoarded them. I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my God, darling. I may have use for this, or maybe one day I can sell it if I ever have a problem or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then suddenly I realized, why am I paying $200, almost $300 something every month for this storage? Like, I could be using that for so many other things. You know, the things you do in your use. Anyways, so give me just a moment. Already talking too much, right? Going off the Richter scale. Also be mindful to check your natal charts, right? You want to know where the moon is aspecting, where the transition is, and how that's aspecting in your life, where the aspects are. Yeah, and what you can expect in your life as well, right? So the theme, there is a theme to this whole full moon, right? And the overall theme is nurture. That's what I kept hearing when I was in meditation, and I was going in deep about, okay, what is it? What are the messages that I need to say? What do I need to let the people know? And the main thing I kept on getting a sense of overall was nurture. And not just, nurture as a word nurture, but nurture as in processing. How do I nurture myself? And most importantly, how do I nurture others? Do I nurture others? Do they nurture me? Is it a give and take? Do we nurture each other? And you got to know, like, if you're not in a give or take with majority of the people within your circle, let them go. Like I always say, I have this statement that I've said for years now, that if I've cut you off, meaning I no longer associate with you, I no longer talk to you, I no longer allow access to myself, it was something you did that you gave me the scissors. Like, seriously. Especially now, in the latter years, up to current years, time frames, I just don't have no time for it. I mean, if it's negative, guys, if it's toxic, I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your nephew, beans, greens, potatoes. I'm sorry, I set myself up for that one. I mean, just let it go. Some of y'all eat too many greens, potatoes, cornbread, and barbecue and turkey and New Year's resolution already going out the door. It ain't even New Year's yet. It's in your subconscious. Like, Anyways, but some of the things that, other things are getting your emotions in check. Like, checking your mental health, checking your emotional health, checking your physical health. It doesn't take, waiting until Happy New Year. It's just about reforming. You know what I'm saying? Just like reform that shit. I'm hearing reconciliation for some reason. Someone is really struggling with knowing how or when to reconcile with someone. This is a masculine energy. You're tripped out and worried and scared, Spirit says, for no reason. Whoever it is and whoever I'm talking to, reconcile. I'm hearing reconcile. Like, when you reconcile with this person, I'm going to say when, not if, because there's something very sweet and special about this reconciliation. I don't know if that's like, a romantic thing. For some, it's a romantic thing. For few, it's a romantic thing. For the rest of you, it's a professional thing. Professional. There's a reconciliation. But I'm speaking to the romantic. Yeah, the romantic aspects of reconciliation. This is somebody's divine counterpart. Yeah, Spirit says there's no need to stress and worry. I feel like whoever you are, this masculine, you're being very cautious. I hear caution, and I see the caution yellow sign. There's no need. I also feel like it's something about this union that when you connect, damn, I'm going to turn to a love reading. I'm talking about the moon. Okay, obey Spirit, okay. It's something about this reconciliation that's going to take the weight of the entire world off of you. You're like really under this heavy, heavy energy when it comes to reconciling. Like you want this. And Spirit says the other person does too. I feel like you both do. Like it's really strong. But neither one of you wants to break. Or not so much don't want to break. You don't know how to break the silence. Okay, so this could very well be a no contact type of situation. Now, I don't know if I keep on talking about this is gonna go deep and again way off the Richter scale of the full moon. Yeah, like you in the city right now, and it's gonna go far deep into the country. My accent. Anyways, yeah, you guys both think about each other all the time. And you guys stay up all night dreaming and thinking about each other. Do you go to sleep? Do you fall asleep? Like it's the end of your day. Whoever this masculine is, majority of the time it's at nighttime. Yeah. And you try to manifest this person. For the divine feminine, however, it's all through the day, but in pockets. But it's like, I'm seeing Cupid's arrow. Oh, that could be heavily significant. Maybe you're going to reconnect around Valentine's Day. Your birthday is around Valentine's Day. You're an Aquarius. You're an Aquarius. I'm talking possibly to Aquarius or not. I'm hearing Pisces as well. Okay. Oh, so this could be a date that you may have put into the plan. And for some of you, the rest of you out there, it's going to be way much more sooner than that. Either way, okay, it's going to be around a full moon for some of you in the month of February. And then for the rest of you, it will be significant around a full moon. So about the full moon, now I'm getting it. I'm seeing why it's all like, coming together. I Dream a Genie could be highly significant. Yeah, I Dream a Genie. You know what? By the way, that was one of my favorite shows when I was a child. I swear to God, it was I Dream a Genie and Bewitched. And I swear to God, I can make my nose go, ding. You know how it, bing. Yes, massa. I know I'm the only one out there. Come on now. Come on. Y'all know y'all watched it, or you at least know about the show. Okay, enough chucking and jiving. Let me get back to it. I'm so glad I have some notes here, because sometimes I go on my tangent, it's like, back to earth, lolly, do. Especially when I'm tired, like I get delirious. Okay, so cold, full moon. Let's talk real quick about who's most affected. So there are 4 signs most affected, and that's going to be your Virgo, your Pisces, and your Gemini. Virgo, glow up time is here. Yes, indeed, it's time to revamp, to level up. Also, Pisces, you are working way too much. You need to rest. Like, you gotta stop. I know. You got goals and plans and dreams and things, but you need to rest. And take care of your body. Like, I'm not saying like we'll go work out and join a gym, but like maybe some yoga or just stretching, just do some stretchos. Like I said about my Chihuahua. I got 2 of them. One of them, he stretches his ass off, I swear to God. And that's when he's saying, hey, I want attention. Hey, hello, remember me? Stretchos. Anyway, somebody needs to do some stretchos up in here. Yeah, and drink some water. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, for Gemini, you're dealing with a lot of anger here lately, I'm sensing. Resentment. Yeah, you want to release that before the new year, because that could be the very key thing that set it off. I don't know what that means for you, but it will definitely choke out the life of you. Hopefully that's not physical for whoever Geminis are out there, feminine, masculine, that I'm talking to at this moment. Just, calm down. Calm down. You need to calm. Breathe. Slow down. Calm down. Everything is okay. If you got to keep telling yourself that over and over till it's a broken record, look, eventually your subconscious going to program something. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. Now, the biggest opportunity, Zodiacs, will be Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. I swear to God, y'all, you know how tired I am? Didn't I tell you guys I have a few notes, right? Why I'm so sleepy right now? I swear to God that I looked at my notes and I swear it said not Aquarius, but I put AQUA because I just knew it. I was gonna know that's Aquarius. I'm keeping it real with you right now, okay? Look, I ain't perfect, but I swear I said Aquaman. Oh yeah, there's gonna be the biggest opportunities for Aquaman. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, cold full moon. It's hella cold up in here. No, just joking. Yeah. So, and then the very 4 signs that is going to have a very, very intense. When I say this, I feel like all through my bones, my blood, everything like it's intense. Positive aspects and spilling deep into 2024 will be Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. It will be the greatest time for growth, expansion, and good luck. You got to keep the positive mindset. Now, it's there. It's going to be there, right? In the ethers. But it's going to be manifesting at a very fast snowballing rate to where it's just really picking up momentum. And you got to just tap on in and just grab. Because I know that everything that you've lost is going to be restored double for the trouble. Yes, indeedy. Claim it, honey. And some of you out there need to affirm, I have the faith that everything, not something, no, everything is going to get better. You also need to tell yourself that everything that's for my bad is really reversing, happening for my good. Because a lot of life lessons become blessings. The more you believe that, the more you'll see that. The more you see that, you'll receive that. Yes, indeed. Another thing that happened when I was in meditation, guys and girls, for those who just like, anyways, I kept picking up, there's gonna be another passing away. And I really do hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like, I'm like, Spirit, why does it have to be me? Like, why can't the other readers just be the ones that tell people, the dark stuff? But I was born for this, warfare, spiritual warfare, knowing the good and the bad. You can't just, the gift of intuition sometimes is a twofold, double-edged sword. I always say, any other reader out there or intuitive, psychic, whatever you call yourself, medium, whatever, medium, high, low, no, you probably contest to this or, agree with this, that it's a double-edged sword. Because, you don't just get the good. With that, it's polarity. Like, you get the bad as well, right? And depending on who you are, like, you really don't want to just go out spreading all this negative stuff, or just seems to be negative to other people, right? Depending on how they receive it. But it's like, you just want to tell them all the good little stuff and just, this is gonna, but their hardcore reality is some people need to be told, like, what you doing ain't right. You know what I'm saying? What you doing ain't cool. Tighten up. But for their betterment. Not because, we want them to go down. Yeah, because unless you're just that kind of person, you love that energy, that's a different story. That's a different show. That's a different channel. You know what I'm saying? Not over here. We don't feel and vibe like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, overall, you know, you want the best for people. And it's like when you, I always go back to parenting, but it's like when you parent a kid, you know, you're not telling them nothing wrong. Well, I don't know what kind of parent you are, because I just look with social media nowadays. This y'all probably know this one skinny girl. I'm not gonna say who she is, but for the longest, you know, someone else was showing me her in her feed, and I was like, yeah, okay, well, yeah, this is the world, you know, da da da. But you know, and I move on to what I got to do. But then eventually, I paid attention because this person was like, oh, well, you need to really pay attention, and do you really know the story behind it? And I was like, oh, okay, well, no, let me take time. I got some extra time. Let me see what's the story behind it, right? I don't want to judge nobody, so let me just make, you know, time to check it out. I checked it out, and when I saw how her mom was so behind this young girl literally dying, like, live on social media day by day, I was just like, I cried, and I was like, oh my God, like, how can some people even have children? So anyways, it's like the majority of parents that are not like her, or people in general, because it could be that you're not a parent, but you got a lot of aunties, and a lot of your auntie or uncle, and you got a lot of nieces and nephews, right? Or you run a daycare center. Either way, when there's just youth around, you know, and you know they're erring, they're, you know, having errors in their life, you know, doing what they ain't supposed to be doing or whatever, and you try to, you know, teach them differently. It's for their betterment, you know, in general, so they be a better person, or, you know, just learn from their mistakes, you know, move on, be greater, right? I don't know. It just, anyways, I got something else that he may let me share later on in the video or not. Anyway, cold full moon. So someone is getting ready to pass away, and wow, this is someone that's a pillar in the community for some, a pillar in the family. I keep hearing prepare for the funeral. Wow, I'm getting a date, y'all. Okay, so you may want to write this date down. If you're resonating with any part of this message, I really hope to God that nobody ain't, to tell you the truth. You know, maybe I'm getting this and it's for somebody else, but that's not on this video right now watching. But if you are resonating, you may want to write down before or on April 2nd, 2024. And if you are resonating, you may want to make sure like life insurance and stuff is dealt with or taken care of, or the right beneficiary is on the paperwork. Ooh, I see some mayhem. Like, this ain't good. Yeah. Just prepare in many aspects, whatever that means for you. Alrighty, now to move along. I did keep hearing parasites. Just so you guys know, because we're talking about, you know, it's a big thing right now, but it's not really being talked about. But a lot of people are experiencing symptoms right now, and for whatever reason, something to do with the full moon. If you are a person that when the moons are full, your symptoms become stronger, then this may very well be for you. It's been made known by the National Public Health Institution, and you may want to go check that out too, because I guess it's so big now, becoming such a norm, that medical doctors and researchers, experts are now saying that they're looking into different aspects of the full moon, like full moon madness being a real thing. Like, really. Well, we do know that, well, you should know that around full moons, you guys, it's called full moon madness for a reason. Like, there's been reports of more traffic jams causing wrecks, more reports of motorcycles, random motorcycle crashings, violence, arguments, a series of things. And also parasites. Yes, Spirit keeps saying, get back on the parasites. So some of the symptoms could be angina, restlessness to the point of insomnia, low energy. I'm hearing somebody cardio arrest. Somebody, yeah, you got to deal with the parasites. Also, just the fact that we're towards the end of the year would be a great time to detox. I mentioned this in one of my other videos I've recorded. I have a couple of them pre-recorded. It's highly significant that I keep on hearing, pay attention to diet. Yeah. And do a detox. Like I generally detox. I try to do once a month, but that's not always the norm for me because I'm always busy. But the general, because some people don't like detoxing, because generally when you do, you want to stay home all day if you can, if you know what I mean. It really flushes everything out. Yeah. But so you may want to do it like at least 3 times a year, just as a start. Some people only do it once a year. Yeah. Some people do it every month. Some people do it every week. It's really a personal thing. Either way, just do it. Detox from the rest of this year, prior to the new year. And with that being said, detox from people, situations, detox. Put the D in detox. And then, the parasites, if you are experiencing some of these symptoms, it could be the parasites. Parasites sometimes are, we get them, or I've gotten them before and had to cleanse and detox. Generally, that was back in the days when I ate a lot of pork. Didn't know any better. For my personal preference, I don't eat pork. Not to say that, like, if I was like starving Marvin hungry, that there was only a pork chop right there and some gravy, I might attack it, or some dry salami and cheese, I might attack it. But I mean, other than that, I try not to eat any pork at all, and I haven't for a long time. But these things do create tapeworms and other worms, parasites that eat away at you and leave you weak and lead to other conditions. So just look into it, because Spirit keep on saying parasites. Tell them about the parasites, Lolly. I'm like, wow, the parasites. Yeah. So anyway, this is also a time frame, you guys, where the spiritual credit report is on the table, because we're at the end of the year. So spiritual school session is closed. Now it's time for report card. What side of the karma line are you going to be on? Good karma or bad karma? Because that will determine the credit that you have in the universe. Yes. So like, good karma would equal good credit. Bad karma would equal bad credit, right? Now, to move forward with good credit, you can collect 200. Some of you are going to collect 200,000. And I'm talking to somebody that make way over 200 million. Kudos. Just make sure you're on the right side of karma, because you want to keep that savings. You know what I'm saying? This message could be your wake-up call. Just saying. But either way, the thing is, you want to raise your vibration to raise your credit score. Now, let's imagine we're all on the ocean shoreline, right? For those who are in good credit standing spiritually, energetically, we're on the shoreline and we're watching the waves on a cool summer day. And you've been told all your life, or whenever Holy Spirit spoke to you, your spirit guides and told you, what you are supposed to inherit in life, or where you're supposed to do, what things are supposed to be gained as far as abundance, success, good health, right? And you know this has been a part of your destiny. So you're standing on the shoreline and you're like, oh, finally, I can see my ships coming in, Mary, right? And everything is good. The ships come in, you get what you need, you got treasures on the ship, and you sail off into the Netherlands and have a beautiful life, right? I know it sounds very good, but anyway, something like that. Now, if you're on the bad side of karma, you want to start shoreline too. Yeah, you are. But ain't no ships. In fact, you're so busy watching everybody else and looking at everybody else and what they doing, that you forgot to look at your damn self. And before you know it, poof, a sneaker wave and came and snatched that ass. And now you're out there drifted into the great deep abyss to never be remembered ever again. Because a shark got you. I know I watch too much TV with the sharks now. Anyway. What I'm saying, people, is we got to think about the actions whatever action, there's a reaction, right? Cold, full moon. Oh my God. And here is my food for thought. And I'm out of here, y'all. I can finally go take a shower and get to bed. Okay, final thought. During the full moon, we have full opportunity to manifest our deepest dreams, goals, and aspirations. They rise and they amplify, right? When you are next outside looking up into the night sky at the full moon, don't just think about how small you are standing under that moon. No. Dream big. Bigger. Sorry, guys. It must be something very significant about this read, because this is like the third time I've had to cut it back on after cutting off. Alrighty. Back to what I was saying with when you're under that moon this very next time, under the big full moon, whether it's the December 26th moon or the next one, or whenever you see this video, just know that you need to dream and think bigger than you ever have in your life, and to the moon and back. You are grand. Yes, my darlings. Love you a long time. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and smash that super thanks if anything in this video helped you at all. And if you don't, oh well, toodles. Still love you. Mwah. Deuces. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you are suffering from any form of negativity or having troubles setting intentions or struggling to manifest, check out our store. We have many diverse products and from many different belief systems. This is a no judgment zone. Find our store by Google searching at shitsacred.store. We carry over 400 products, spiritual journeys to help you in your journey, or join our Patreon if you'd like to learn more. Follow our TikTok for comedy, music, and angel reads. If you need a personal reading or just to have some spiritual guidance in your life, email at lollykosmosheknows or shitsacred@gmail.com. Be brave, stay bold, and go in on beast mode after all your dreams and goals.